Today we're here at Base Performance Simulators with this unreal piece of kit. Some of your favourite F2 drivers, Guan Yu Zhou, Oscar Piastri, Christian Lundgaard, use this thing to cut their teeth and keep fresh.
Today's challenge though is not who is the quickest. Usually that's where I am going to be best, but today is going to be who is the best simulator driver, who is the best at taking on feedback, being consistent, and being the best in this car.
And because it's coming up to Christmas, we're doing a simulator giveaway where you could win a Logitech G29. So make sure to stick around until the very end of the video to find out how you can win.
So we're here with Base Performance Simulator's very own Robin Bales. Welcome, mate. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, so today basically we're going to be getting you all in the sim, having a quick go to start with, just get you up to speed with the sim and the car and everything. Jump out, have a look at all the data, see where you can improve, jump back in, and basically see how quick you can go after that. Obviously, outright performance is very important in motorsport, as everyone knows, but what we're also going to be looking for is sort of consistency and ability to listen to the feedback. Throttle, brake, steering, and then the gears should hopefully be fairly simple, but that's the main criteria. That's what you're controlling effectively.
Yeah.
Once we've done all that, gone through the runs, gone through all the data, I'm going to then choose who I would sort of say would be the best development driver going forward. Like I said, not necessarily the quickest, but the one that listens the best, improves from the data analysis the best, that sort of thing. So yeah.
I've got 20 euros in my bag if that's going to help.
Yeah, Euro's not so useful in the UK, so unfortunately.
The exchange rate's in the mud.
Unbelievable, yeah.
Mate, you're going first because I want to learn from your mistakes.
Yeah, we want to see him make the
There
mistakes.
won't be any mistakes, so don't worry about that.
Let's check out the braking point here. Not on the brakes hard enough there. Right, this has not been a good start. It's the outlap, boys, okay? It's the outlap, don't worry about it.
What's it like to drive? What does it feel like?
Feels fine, I just need to get used to the brakes. Putting a bit more pressure down than I usually do.
So just for your reference, brake pressure, you're about 50%?
50.
So you need to go about double. Try and find an apex next time. Yeah, brake pressure is actually much better now.
Copy.
It's already dropping the driver lingo. Copy.
Yeah, just reduce the brake pressure going through the first part of Maggots and Beckett's. You're just slowing it down too much, basically.
Copy.
His first lap was a bit all over the place, but he's actually quite quickly figured out sort of brake pressures, throttle application.
See, this is why it's good going after him.
Exactly.
We have a bit more information. Full sweat mode has been initiated.
Well, he's getting slower. I think we've got a chance out of this.
I'm going to trust your confidence on that one, to be fair. I'm going to go with him. Yeah.
Just go. Let's just go on there. Just go. In.
And across the line.
That's my first 5 laps done. I've set the benchmark. Now it's over to Tomo. Let's see how many spins he has. Hey! And he's round.
Your inputs are very aggressive. The steering input is very sudden. The throttle application is very sudden, hence why you just spun.
Yeah, I was on the curb there.
Blames on the curve. Yeah, it just appeared out of nowhere, basically.
Yeah, they don't move lap to lap. How does the car feel, Tom?
Feels good. It feels like I'm not getting the most out of it. Like in terms of the tyres are very sticky.
Not that sticky then, are they?
Don't talk and drive. I need to change up earlier in the revs.
Cool.
You're almost on the rev limiter basically every gear. So. That was the whole talking and driving thing again. The main problem is that the throttle application, steering as well, is quite sudden, but the throttle application is like just 0 to 100.
You were a lot more on that right-hand curve. I think you took a little bit of grass at one point. Barrier.
Damn it.
Big shunt. It's a combination of the steering and the throttle. Actually, the throttle, I'm looking at the trace now, the throttle is smoothed out quite a bit, but the steering's what's not helping. You're almost like inducing the car into a spin. The trace should look like a smooth, like that, whereas his is like quite straight. And
is that when you're like just hammering at the wheel, like left,
yeah,
right,
so
left,
he's
right?
getting to the corner and he's going like that.
Got it.
Which is basically making the rear of the car go like,
No.
Track limits. Oh, there he goes.
Aldas is in next. He is absolutely petrified, bless him. He'll be all right. He'll be fine. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? It's not going to kill him,
Yeah,
is
it
it?
can't get any worse than you, really, can he?
I mean...
This corner was really tricky.
Congratulations, you found 8th gear.
Hey!
How's the car feel?
Feels really nice. Much more grippy than I thought it was going to be.
Ooh!
Oh boy. And into the mud.
To start with, actually, your steering input's a lot smoother than Tom's was, which is much better. But your brake pressure's like way too low. Like at that corner, then you're at about 35%.
Okay.
So like the car's just not going to stop.
I can just imagine him right now, just here, and he's just like, just trying to reach the brake pedal, just like, where is it? Where is it?
That was about 60%, much better.
Come on now, that's full send through cops.
Take it flat.
Come on, flat.
Oh my god, that was aggressive.
Go on.
Now, what I said before about your steering trace being really smooth, that's kind of not true now. You've gone the opposite direction, and it's now super aggressive.
I mean, he's spinning a lot less than I did. There is that.
So that was about 50% pressure. So I don't know, we need more pressure basically.
We're getting there.
Just hit it as hard as you can. Like, you're not going to break anything, you can't do anything like that. Just hit it as hard as you can. Everything you've got on your left foot into the pedal. That was 80%.
There we go.
Try and trust the car a bit more, so carry a bit more speed into the corner. Don't slow it down too much on the way in. Let the car do a bit more of the work on the entry. That was actually quite good on the entry there, much better than previous lap.
Yeah, pushed it a lot more.
Yeah, again with the steering, you turned in, then you straightened up, then you turned in again really aggressively, and that just unsettled the car, and then you spun.
Oh no.
That was much better. That was much better. You just, spun on the exit. But actually the speed you carried in was really good.
5 practice laps done, and before we do our 5 proper laps, Robin here is going to take us through the data. So where am I struggling the most?
Let's start with the positives.
Okay.
So good things, brake application, very good. Also the steering input is very smooth. The first half of the corner is very good.
Okay.
It's the exit of the corner we've got to work on. So if we zoom in, your blue throttle trace just here,
Yeah.
it picks up a lot sooner than my red trace, but then you never get back to full throttle until a little later. All that really means is that you're just sort of pushing the car, creating a little bit of understeer in the middle of the corner and just having to delay getting back to full power. So that's going to be the main areas to work on for you in the next run.
Right, Robin, post-mortem time, mate. I know I spun a lot, but I did do 1 clean lap, so I've got something to hold on to.
Yeah, so I mean, if we start again with the positives,
Not many.
and then if we go on to the negatives, on the braking trace, not enough pressure is the main thing, just the very first look at. But also across the lap, your pressures are very much the same on every single corner. The other thing really we do need to work on is the steering input. Very aggressive at the moment, and obviously we mentioned the spins earlier. That's the main cause of the spins, is the steering input. It's too aggressive.
Whoa, look at them lines, Jesus. That's like bloody Mount Everest, the truth hurts.
Well, yes.
It did not have as many spins, but speed might have been an issue. So where do I need to improve most?
So your steering, while it's smoother than what Tom's is, for example, it's still not quite perfect, so that can be a little bit smoother. The throttle, not as good as what Hayden was doing, but again, can be a bit better. The high-speed corners are the ones where we're really lacking in the confidence to actually carry the speed. As you turn into the corner, the car's going to slow itself down because you're putting so much effort into the steering and all that sort of stuff. So let the car do the work in the middle of the corner and trust that it will grip. Cool, so that's all my feedback, guys. So next up is Hayden again for his final 5 laps.
I want to test and see if you can just go through this by lifting off. I'm probably going to be very wrong. I was not wrong.
He's very consistent, isn't he? Oh, I say that as he hits the sausage.
Yeah, I think you're trying a bit too hard now, mate.
Yeah, that was a throwaway one.
Still need a little bit of improvement on the throttle. It's a bit better, but you're still getting on too early.
Nah, he's got that.
Track limits.
So the spin was just a bit too eager on the throttle, basically. Definite improvement on the steering, for sure. I mean, it looks, just watching him drive, it looks a lot smoother.
Oh, no.
The main thing now is the braking. Just try and be a bit more hard on the pressure.
A little bit early.
Woo! Bonk.
That was a big one.
Oh, no. I like it.
That's a lot better.
Very good. Oh, go on. Yes.
No.
Ah!
So that is it. Our 10 laps are now complete. Robin, it's over to you. Which of us is going to get the role of test driver?
So starting off with the first 5 laps, you all had some areas to improve. We went through the data. Going into the second runs, everyone improved. Lap times were all good, getting faster and faster every time. It's not always about the fastest driver, but unfortunately this time, Hayden is the winner. He was the most consistent, also the fastest, improved the best. So yeah, congratulations to him.
Emails in the description for the F2 contracts. I'm just glad I was able to prove the resident pro that I was given. I didn't even choose that myself.
Thank you so much to Base Performance Simulators for having us. Thank you, Robin, as well. And look, if you want to give this a go, okay, on a slightly smaller scale and win your own little sim, check this out.
We figured that a few of you are keen to get into racing but might not have the equipment to get started, so we wanted to help with that. We're giving away a Logitech G29 compatible with both the PlayStation and PC as well. All you have to do is click the link in the description to enter, and you can do it multiple times so that you have a better chance at winning. But hurry, as the competition closes in just a week's time and the winner will be announced on our Twitter page. Good luck.
Cool, so that's my first
so cool.
5. Tomo, shush.
Stop talking.
No. It's my job.